The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sports. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Bruins will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will get the first crack at it here. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third down, going up top. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The play action fake. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Move the chains with that completion now on 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He finds his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bruins offense will go to work for the first time today. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Motion from the offense. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's Reeves. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And is slipped out. Got room to work. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense doing work. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use again.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Trying to find his man on first down. Working the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate play.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reeves. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The hand to the running back. Thrust that arm out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Split backs here. Wants to fire on second down. Working the middle, it's complete. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They'll throw it on first down. It's on target and complete. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. They're going back to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Fullback's got it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick.
Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Reeves. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. On the move at the 30. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide out in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They knock him down right there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Try to get it to the edge. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. 3rd down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Reeves. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block, and the returner will be dragged down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Snares it outside. It's Cantrell. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The aerial assault continues. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. On target over the middle. Touchdown, Penn State! What a grab and go for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Air Force rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Falcon Stadium. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Comes out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Reeves. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout, UCLA.
He's back to throw on second down. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Shotgun snap on third down. Now improvising. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters from there in Pasadena today. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for room. It's Cantrell. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll do it himself. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cantrell. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wide receiver shows motion. This quarterback part of their running game. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the pummeling has started. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Penn State, 35. UCLA, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, UCLA! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Penn State, 35. UCLA, 14.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll call for the fair catch here. Line gets set, 1st down. He's gonna pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's right on target. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Reeves. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. He unleashes a long one. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Bruins are marching down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights.
Penn State 35, UCLA 17.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll leave it with him. Steamrolls his way ahead. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And 1st down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. This offense has a 2nd down play.
2nd down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and long coming up here. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dialing up a second down pass play. It's caught. Touchdown, Penn State! And the beatdown has ensued. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards.
He's looking to throw it.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Trying to escape and get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They want to just keep throwing it. Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Trying play action. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to pass on second down. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st down for this offense.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but we're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe...
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.